Coach, what's the biggest difference you think in the passing game, both between Cade and DJ, and with this new offense that Garrett Riley's bringing in?
Yeah, from a standpoint of just passing game, schematically, it's simple. Not a lot of plays, and you take those plays and you mix and match them into different formations and motions to make them look different to a defense, but to the quarterback, there's still those 10 plays or whatever it is, but it's just a handful of stuff. And, from a quarterback standpoint, I'm not going to make a comparison between Cade and DJ because they're playing in two different systems and they're not the same. But at the same time, we've done some things, like I said, schematically that I think will take advantage of our personnel, take advantage of our skill set at the receiver position, at the tight end position, at the running back position, and it's only going to benefit the quarterbacks that we're bringing in here, and currently with Cade and CV, and Hunter Helms has done a great job learning the system and being able to execute it. And today at practice, we made some big plays offensively, had a really good day at practice, and they're just starting to get more comfortable with it. And as the quarterbacks get more comfortable, they become more confident, and then that starts to just kind of spread throughout the rest of the group. So it's just, I would say, if I put it in one word, simple.
Quick programming note real quick, if anybody wants to step out, Cole Turner started as well, if not continue.
I think last year at this time, simplifying was one of the buzzwords too. Was the difference then compared to now just eliminating a lot of the stuff that had built up in the playbook over years, and now it's just a matter of reducing it even more?
Yeah, it's different because last year simplifying was trying to simplify the system that we were in and trying to eliminate some things that we don't run a lot or we put in and don't run during the season. So that simplifying was totally different than what I'm saying now from this offense scheme schematically is just simple and it's easy. Last year we were trying to, take a bunch of years that had kind of probably, jumped on top of each other and addition, and there wasn't a lot of subtraction. So when I got the job last year, that was one of the things I want to do is kind of subtract some things. We're quick to add a lot of stuff, and all offenses are like that. You're quick to add a lot of stuff and not really think about it. And then next thing you know, you go from, a system of this to, it's just kind of a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff. So last year when I was talking simplifying, and that's what we did as an offense, we did simplify. We took out some stuff that we didn't run a lot, or we were just practicing and repping because that's the way we had done it years before. Now it's totally different because, again, it's a totally different scheme. So when you hear the buzzword simple, it's because the scheme is simple. We're not coming in, and going, hey, we need to simplify things. It's already simplified. Now we need to go rep it. Now we need to go learn it. Now we need to be, like I said, we need to be comfortable with it, and then that comfortable will lead to confidence. And you can slowly see that happening every single day that we get more time with it, whether it's mental reps or physical reps. It's not just about practicing the days that we practice. We get 15 times out on the field, but that's not how many times we get in the classroom learning this system too. So that's part of it.
Coach Grisham spoke about freedom for the quarterbacks and receivers and how there's some freedom there. Can you just elaborate some on that?
It's one of those things where, this system just kind of allows them to play, where, in the past there may have been, hey, this play, this route has to be like this, it's got to be this many steps, or it's got to be, run to this vicinity and you have to stay in this spot or whatever. This is a little bit of, hey, this is where we want you to go, and on the way there, if some things happen, then let's play football. So that's probably what he was meaning by that. But, I tell the tight ends all the time, like, defensive coaches get paid too, and defensive coaches spend a lot of time game planning and trying to scheme you up. So I may draw up a look, or I may show you a look, and that's the perfect look, because I'm drawing it up. and I want it to look perfect or look right so I can teach it to you. But then you get out on the field and it don't look that way, or it's different. And that's what that means, you know. Here's how we got to install it, and here's what we're installing it against. But when you get out there and the coaches aren't between the white lines, you still got to go play football, and you still got to find a way to make this play work. So that's kind of what that means. And there's some plays in the system like, no, it's black and white, you know. But there's a lot of plays within this system that not only the quarterback has some freedom to check one dude or to change something. The receiver also has some freedom. The tight end has some freedom. The running back has some freedom. Hey, I went here when you told me to go here and it wasn't there, so now I'm going here. And that's okay. We're all on the same page. But the biggest thing is as long as we're making definitive decisions that the quarterback knows why we're doing what we're doing, and we're both on the same page, whether it's quarterback and tight end, quarterback receiver, quarterback and running back, even if you're wrong in making that decision, if he knows why you're making the decision and where you're going, we can still make it right. And that's kind of what that means.
I guess last year the concept was option routes and putting options